Alright, so I know there are a couple of people that are interested in editing videos for M2M, so this is just a quick tutorial on how I edit videos using Lightworks. The main editor that I use is Adobe Premiere, but it's pretty expensive, so Lightworks is a great free option and it can do most of the things that you need to make an M2M video. It was actually one of the first editors that I used to edit M2M videos, and it worked out pretty well and it was pretty easy to learn. So to download Lightworks, you can just look up Lightworks on Google, and it's usually the first link. I'll also add a link in the description to the website and you can download it from there too. So all you need to do is just click the download button on the top right and then choose your operating system and click on the download link. After that, just set up the application and you might have to register a new account, but it's pretty easy to do. Let me know if you have any problems with this and I can help you. So the first step is to just get an individual video of everyone. So I just crop the video of one person and then I airdrop it to my computer. You can also do this in Lightworks and it also works, but I just do this on my phone because it's a little faster. So like I said, I would just get a video of Colleen, for example, and then I would wait for the process, and once it's done I send to my computer. And then after that I get the video of someone else, I send that to my computer, and that's basically it for that. And then I also download the outlines that Kevin sends to me, and that's all the things that you need for the video. So now that you have all the individual videos of everyone and the outlines, all you need to do is import the files to Lightworks. But before you do that, make sure to change the names of all the outlines in the folder from numbers to actual names, because there's a glitch when you import files with numbers as names in Lightworks, which I'll get to later. So in this case, all I did was change the file called 1 to main, and it's just simple as that. Alright, so now we can create a project in Lightworks, and to do that all you need to do is click create a project and give it a name and then click create. In this case, the video that I'm currently editing is about the NHL semis, so that's what I'm going to name it, but you can name it whatever you want. So this is what will appear once you create the project. As you can see, there are 4 different tabs in Lightworks. There's log, edit, VFX, and audio. So log is where you import and add all the files that you're going to use in the video. Edit is where you do things like splitting or trimming the video. VFX is where you add effects to your video like cropping, adding images, or changing a green screen. And finally, audio is where you can add effects or change the volume of the audio. The only thing that you really need to do here is adjust the pan, which are these things right here that look like a compass. So the default setting in the pan is not in the center, so if you're using headphones you will only be able to hear from one side. So you can center it by just clicking the pan for A1 and A2. Alright, now we can go back to log so we can import all the files that we need for this video. So to do this, click local files, which is at the bottom left. Click places and just find the folder where all the files are located at. So for me it's in downloads. Now click the video that you would like to add and then click import at the very bottom, and just repeat this till you have uploaded every single video and every single image that you need for this video. Alright, so the reason for why we needed to change the name of the outlines from numbers to actual names is because Lightworks groups all the files that are numbered into one single file. So as you can see, when we try to use it, it won't let you use just one outline. So just make sure to rename the files from numbers to actual names. So now that we have imported all the files, we can start editing them. So the first thing we need to do is add the background of the graphics, and we can do this by simply dragging the main file to V1. You can also zoom in and out using the zoom buttons. V1 stands for video 1 and A1 stands for audio 1. So if you want to add an overlapping video or audio track, we can do this by right clicking near V1, selecting tracks under segment command, then clicking add video because I want to add another video on top of the main background. Now we can start adding people over the background. So let's start with Jack right here, and we can drag this video to V1, and we need to make sure that the video starts at 0 seconds. We also need to make sure that the background is in the entire video, and we can do this by just dragging the main background clip from the end. The problem now is that Jack covers the entire screen, but we only want him to be in the Jack portion of the background. So to fix this, we need to switch over to VFX. We can increase the size we have to edit our clips by just dragging this up. And now we need to right click the Jack video clip and then click Add under Effects and then select 2DVE under DVE. Now on the left hand side you will see a couple of different sliders pop up, and these 2D DVE sliders lets you edit just the Jack video. You can change the X and Y position of the video by using the X and Y sliders under position or by dragging the video around. You can also change the size of the video by using the master slider under scale, and if you like, you also have the option to only change the size with respect to the X or Y axis. And you can also crop the video from the top, left, or right or bottom. Using these sliders, you can fit Jack into just his section in the background. You can also manually enter the numbers that are next to the sliders to be more precise. You also need to make sure that the person stays at about the same position throughout the entire video. Since Jack moves to the left near the end of the video, I need to tweak this a little more so he's in the center throughout the entire video. Alright, so now that we're done with Jack, we can move on to the next person and just do the same thing again. So we go back to Edit, right click near V1, click Tracks and then select Add Video. And now we can drag Molly's video to V1. Also notice that Jack's audio is getting replaced with Molly's audio, but it really doesn't matter in this case because the audio is still the same. Alright, so now you do the same thing again. Just go to VFX, right click Molly's video, add to DVE, and then just make it so that Molly's video fits into Molly's portion of the background. So notice how you can only edit Molly's video now. If you would like to go back and edit Jack's video, click the V2 tab above the 2D DVE sliders because Jack's video is in the V2 track. And now you can make changes to Jack's video. You can go back to editing only Molly's part by clicking V1 again. So now repeat the same process and just add the last person. So once you're done with everyone, just double click the video and you can put it into full screen and make sure there are no gaps. If there is a gap, just tweak it and fix it. So now that we're done with that, we need to watch the video and remove any awkward pauses, cursing, or anything else that shouldn't be in the video. To do this in Lightworks, you need to first split the clip that needs to be removed. You can do this by clicking the C key on the keyboard. Then right click the clip that needs to be removed and you will see two options, remove and delete. Remove removes a clip and leaves a blank space, so you might need to use this if you want to add something in between. Delete, on the other hand, removes a clip and also the empty space, so whatever happened before and after the clip will be joined. You will be using delete majority of the time. Also, when you click the C key, it will split all the different videos, so make sure to remove all of them. And since the first video, which is Colleen, and the audio are linked, removing the video will automatically remove the audio. Once you're done watching the video, the next step is to add name tags and banners. However, the one problem with Lightworks is that it doesn't have any good transitions or animations like this. To add name tags or banners, you either need another editor, or you can just send me what you've done and I will add it. The final step is to add the outro and export the video. I'll add a link to the outro in the description, and all you need to do is download it and add it to the end of the video. You can do this by clicking local files, finding where the video is located, and then dragging the video to the end. Also make sure that there's no gap at the end. When you export the video like this, there will be a black screen in the last few minutes of the video. To fix this issue, right-click the blank space and click Close Gap. To export the video, right-click anywhere on the edit page, click Export, and then select the MP4 option. Then give the file a name and click Start. Once the video is done exporting, just send me the video or upload it to YouTube.